Hello, Collective, and welcome to the Humble Sage. If you're new here, we welcome. If you're returning, thank you for supporting my channel. Either way, you're very much appreciated. Today, Collective, we're going to be doing a general weekend message. Let's see what comes out. As it's a general message, Collective, please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And it's also a timeless reading, so whichever weekend you find this weekend message, it's for you at that time. Hope you're all doing well, Collective. Life's treating you alright. If it isn't and you feel it isn't, then just know that it will all work out. Let's have a look. I just get stuck in Collective. Ancient Healing Wisdom. Shaman. Nice. Let's get stuck into the tarot. Let's see what healing messages the shaman has. The King of Cups. The Queen of Swords. Interesting, they both wanted to come out at the same time. You know what I can see in both of these is the blue sky that's really standing out to me here. You know, it could be that someone here, perhaps for this weekend, to focus on your emotional balance and your mental clarity and how those two things fit together. Because really, you can't have one without the other. You know, as you have a clear mind, you also have a clearer heart. You can understand where your emotions are coming from, why we respond the way we do, or in some cases react, right? How we get triggered by some things. Yeah, by the Fool here. Look, we've got the Fool and the Eight of Swords, the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. It looks like someone here, Collective, is going through some sort of awakening. Because when we look at these, this isn't just emotional intelligence, this is understanding human nature, right? In that case, your own nature, how you are responding to the world and how you contribute to the world around you. By having this mental clarity, you can see here at the top, if you can just see on the camera, where we've got here at the apex of this doorway, the same butterfly here is also here. This could speak about leaving some dark mental realm that you've been in and overcoming that. Because after that, we've got the Eight of Swords. And this Eight of Swords can be a self-imposed mental prison. But here, you see the girl isn't trapped. It's like somehow, perhaps you're having the realization that you're keeping your own mind trapped with your own dark thoughts. And you're finding a way out of it. You're finding a way through it, realizing that actually there's more abundance around you and within you than you know. Right? Leaving behind these things that don't serve you. This scorpionic energy here can almost be illusion sometimes, right? It can be in a state of all of these things that you want to achieve, all of these things that need to be done. But the question is, where do you begin? And we can only start in one place. Say now you're starting a business and need to start off with a business plan, for example. Well, you can't do the whole business plan at once. It also takes research, finding the correct business plan. Do you need a cash flow forecast? All of these little things that come together throughout the process. And that's how you get to this point of self-actualization. Each one of these pentacles takes its time to land on the tree there. And you can see here, we've got the grapes in the background here. Those grapes are also present within this card. This abundance that you're building, maybe at the beginning stages now, but just know that by having that clarity and knowing that you can achieve, you can do this. Wow. And the seven of swords and the wheel of fortune. Yeah, at bottom of the deck we've got the Five of Wands. Most definitely here, Collective, when we look at this, right, this is most definitely getting away from what no longer serves you, that the wheel is actually turning. There is no rush to get everything done. Everything happens in divine timing and you can only do one thing at once. So wherever you want to start, Collective, you do that. But perhaps be mindful here of as we mentioned here about having mental and emotional clarity, perhaps being mindful here and not fooling yourself into thinking darker thoughts than what are actually happening. I most definitely can relate to that, collective. You know, sometimes we think the worst of a situation, and actually, it's our own mind that's just churning around. You know, it's natural. It's natural to what the brain does. The brain creates repetition. Let's get one final card. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to use the Namaste deck as well. So let's start with the unicorn cards. Didn't expect that message to come out. But certainly with that ancient healing wisdom there, you know, perhaps taking a step back this weekend and just taking stock of what you have achieved. You know, you don't have to be a brain scientist or something like that to say that you achieved something in life. Sometimes achieving something in life is opening the curtains, is actually having something to eat and being kind to ourselves. That's just as important as any big adventures that you have, because as within, so without. How are we ever going to achieve what we want in life if we don't first take care of our inner world and how we feel and work through issues that perhaps we need to work through? And on the flip side of that, give yourself some praise. If you've reached this stage and you can say, do you know what, I've done well with perhaps your mental health or something, some generational curse that was really just spinning around all the time, and you've learned to let it go, and now you found a level of freedom, well, that's also something to be praised. You know? Imagine, what would you see, feel, think, and hear if your wish came true? Beautiful. All right, that's a beautiful message because that does certainly speak about what we have here, right? Instead of being trapped in your mind, what actually is it that you want to achieve? How are you going to do it? What's it going to look like? You know, especially the nine of pentacles in the center here. Nice. That was a very happy message to come out, collective. Let's get one final card from the Namaste deck. Let's have a look. A blessed new beginning. A series of serendipitous events guides you to a renewed sense of clarity and purpose. Release all that no longer serves you. The past is behind you. Bless it and let it go. Your life is an eternal new beginning moving through time. Wow, collective. And here's that new beginning. Not looking back now, eh? You know, something else, collective, is when we say not looking back, that can mean a multitude of things, you know? What I get from this reading is it's not looking back at things that we like emotions that we dwelled on, you know? Whoever this reading is for, I sincerely hope that you have a fantastic weekend. And if you would like a personal reading with me, collective, you'll find the details in the description box below. Please feel free to reach out. And as always, collective, please take care of yourselves.